I needed on that. Saved. Alright, there we go. Tags dropping in hot.
So what's y'all's opinions on the Switch 2?
It looks cool, but we need
It's
to wait till
interesting.
the actual reveal so we can see the specs.
Exactly.
It showed off a new Mario Kart.
That doesn't interest me. But I do find I have one worry out of the actual console. I don't care about the specs, if I'm being honest. I really don't. Even if it runs a little bit better than the Switch, I'm fine with that. My big worry is how it connects to how the hand things connect to the main console.
Oh yeah, it's going in sideways now.
And apparently it's connected by magnets, so I hope they're ridiculously strong magnets, because that just does not seem like... it just feels like you're going to pop it out real fast.
Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be a button system, but magnets?
I do think they have a lock mechanism, because they did show off 2 buttons on the back of the controllers. So I imagine there is like a latch that happens once they're actually on. And that's probably what actually makes a satisfying snap noise that you hear. But,
yeah, clicking in.
Anyways, with that being said, hey guys, welcome back to Zelda. Calamity Remains. Huh? What? You fucker say to me?
Also, holy shit, you went around the entire map and made all the shrines orange?
Maybe. I also did the towers.
Oof.
Jesus Christ.
So here's what I did is I literally found images on Google. I just so happened, I pasted them on here and they were the exact size of the icons on this map. So I was like, oh, well, this makes things easier.
Wait,
yeah,
so
I
you
did
just
that
really
to
popped it on there
every
at work?
single icon on the map.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How many are there?
There's a lot.
A lot.
I think it's like 100 or 200. It's
I
stupid.
think it's 120.
Yeah.
Poor soul.
But I did that in a way so now we know what things you guys have gone into.
Technically,
Now I can literally just
124 if you
remove the
have
icon.
DLC.
Yeah, I can click it, and I can remove it. I can like change
Oh, and that's a
layer,
cat
put it on the
toy.
GM screen. Now look, it looks completed. But it's not. It's not completed.
Because
didn't do
that
this
didn't
one.
happen.
That
We
was in the
rewound
last.
time.
That was in the uncanon episode.
Crone somehow goofed up his thing and erased time.
Yeah, he erased himself from existence.
Exploded, removing 2 days of stream. But anyways, to catch you all up, the last 2 streams of this specific campaign, we have effectively uncanonized, because Ethan wanted to effectively have a character he actually felt he could connect with, because the other character he was playing as was meant to be a gag character. He didn't really feel there was any connection he could make to it. So we decided to scrap that character, make a completely new one, and this one we just love. This is a fun character. We're going to have a great time with him. But because of this, we now have to rearrange things a bit story-wise. So instead of picking up where the uncanonized episodes were, we are going to be picking up just before them. In that episode, to give everyone a rundown, we're going to do this catch-up and then we'll do the intro cutscene thing, but in that episode, the players had just gotten to the stable and Reggie had just re-met up with Beetle. It was, if I recall, the sun was rising, and they had not slept for that night. They had just stayed through until then. So, in effective, it's morning, no one has slept. That's where we're at currently as they got to the stable. With that being said, that's kind of just where we're at. We are going to now move on to the intro cutscene. I really hope I swapped it. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember if I did.
No. I'm gonna watch your stream just to see.
Yeah, we're gonna find out if we see a goat guy on my side. But anyways, we'll see y'all in a bit.
I'm muting my mic.
Yay!
I fucked up.
Flawless!
Flawless victory. Nope. I gotta switch that up. Switch that up for the new one. Right. I'm gonna roll that back.
God damn it.
right, there we go. The actual episode thing that wasn't me messing up.
Yeah, and you definitely didn't like you scream and yell through half of my intro or anything, you know.
Well, I'm sorry. So here's just so it helps you in the future. Whenever I do that, on the software on Streamlabs, I just toggle off desktop and mic audio because they're like right next to each other. I just mute them, and then once the cutscene's done, I unmute them. So that the only thing they hear is the cutscene.
That is true because it's an external. It's not
exactly
connected to
it's
any
its
audio
own
source.
file sound. But yeah,
Yep.
That's funny. So that makes both intros very
was-
special, especially
just
because
fun.
on your side they just hear me
Just
panic.
Ethan.
But anyways,
I had to go and clip that. I'm sorry.
And of
No,
course, it was
that
when
was really
your
funny.
character was on screen too.
all right, I'm gonna click this.
So I guess
now.
it wasn't too far off. But
Yeah.
just Cody be like, "No, I fucked up."
I fucked up. That's what happens.
Oh boy.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Legend of Zelda: Calamity Remains. We pick up this adventure with the group just now, and by the group I mean, technically speaking, Reggie, I guess Beetle as well. He's there, but also Aki and Velk. You four are at the stable. The sun is just rising over the crest. It's just cresting over the mountainside. And you all kind of, I guess, look around and see that there's a little bit of like hustle and bustle in this general vicinity. Everyone's kind of moving around, doing their own thing. And you know what? I guess this is fine. I'll just do it because now that I think about it, we're acting as if you guys just met. But you hear the sound of very loud pounding, almost like something hitting metal. A decent chunk off into the distance.
Jesus.
What's that noise?
All right, now I will now do the normal
Just the
field
sudden
things.
Just the sudden music.
Did I forget? Damn it, I did. I was supposed to at some point find like stable music, and I didn't. My bad. Anyway,
You're just gonna keep doing that.
just gonna do it the whole time.
I really appreciate your commitment.
But yes, you all hear this constantly, and you see very quickly one of the stablemen looking over in the direction of like a little pond that's a little far off towards the mountainside, and he just shakes his head and then just looks back over towards you guys. And he kind of like he perks up a bit and he's like, "Oh, we have guests. Yes, hello, welcome to Hold on, his character's actually Dual Peaks. Welcome over to Dual Peaks Stable. His name is on top of it. How can I help you? That's
Sorry,
him.
I was too distracted
I know, by Ethan. Yeah,
Banging
he's getting
noises.
into character. I like to imagine he's like putting his hand on the top of the shrine and just kind of like taking a breather.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, Cody, I didn't process a single word you were saying. I was
That's-
so
that's-
focused on the...
That's fine. You know, that's perfectly in character. You guys are hearing this very loud, like pounding and grunting, and this guy is trying to like catch your attention, but it's very clearly not working. And he looks over and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. We have Goron recently showed up, and he's just been pounding away at the shrine over there. To no avail to get in, it would seem. But do ignore him. Do you have anything that you would like us to do for you while you are at the stables?"
I'd like for him to stop banging his freaking...
Oh, dear God.
I'm sorry. He's been doing this for like a few days now.
Days?
Dang.
He's very committed.
He hasn't passed out.
You look like capable, smart gentlemen. Would you mind dealing with that? I will help your friend here. And you see Reggie is already like very much so drunk and kind of wobbly. I will help him and his friend to get to a place of rest. Do follow me, please. And you see him guide Reggie and Beetle over to one of the beds area. And Beetle's like, I'm doing. Well, don't worry about my friend. He's doing just fine. He can take it. What do you do in this moment as you see Reggie and them all head off, and obviously the pounding is happening in the background?
We'll let them get some rest. Aki, let's go talk to this guy.
Okay, I do believe this might be some trouble.
Oh, don't worry. You just might get your head smashed in.
More time than he
that's
has had already. Also, I will state, I think your character's health were not at max at the current, but we're going to ignore that because I really just don't care enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's probably some, like, a little bit of uncanonizing happening right now, but we're just going to ignore it. Anyways, you make your way down by this little pond area, this lake. Or not lake, I don't know why I said lake, very much so not a lake. You make your way down to this pond where you see the shrine. And towering next to this shrine, and I mean towering very literally, he is a beast of height. You see this gigantic Goron just bashing at the shrine door. Ethan, do me a solid. Why don't you describe your character for me?
Do either of them know what Gorons look like already?
Aki should. I'm very much. I've only heard of them.
Yeah, Velk probably not. Aki definitely.
Okay, so it's basically what you would expect a Goron to look like. A white mohawk and armor padding around his back. He's wearing like honestly a Bowser-looking shell on his back. And he is absolutely towering over you.
Why don't
like there is a reason my character token is twice the size of y'all's.
To give everyone
height?
Yeah, I was gonna say, to give everyone an example, why don't you tell them what your actual height is in this game? Should be in your character sheet. I think in the bio
section. Is that in my character sheet? Bio. It is not. Oh wait, yes it is.
All right.
Okay, Dylan, what is your character's height?
6'3".
Almost double that.
What?
11 foot tall. 11 feet tall.
As I said before, towering. So fun fact about Gorons, they can grow for a long time. If you've ever played Ocarina of Time, you will know that on the top of the volcano is a Goron that is like Titan-sized. He's not that big, but Gorons can get very big. So, I allowed him the option of being a large to just really tall, medium-sized creature. He wanted to be large.
It's something we haven't done in our D&D before, so I'm like, no. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do it.
There will obviously be downsides to this at some points, but yeah.
I do.
He has a very wide AoE though.
He's got 5 feet around his gigantic square.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
But with that, you all approach this Goron, who is very just clearly pounding away at this shrine door that's very clearly unfazed.
Hey, buddy!
Oh, he's just still punching the door to his heart's content.
Yo!
I'm not too sure about this one. I think this might be bad news.
I don't think he's paying attention. Okay,
how is
how
the
about
door
this?
looking? Did you say it was unfazed?
Yeah, the door is unfazed.
The door has not a single dent nor scratch.
That's crazy. 2 days from this guy.
Yeah.
Shrine tech.
I think it was 3 days.
3 or 2. I don't remember. I've already forgotten.
You're already forgetting.
I think it was 3, but yeah, we'll say 2.
Alright, I'm doing this. I'm gonna create an illusion of myself right in front of his face. Hey, buddy!
Yeah.
And then I use the illusion to point to myself and Aki.
There's
there.
2 of them?
There.
Hello!
Hello?
How long have you been beaten on that thing?
On this one, or?
Wait.
Is there others?
Yeah, they're all over the place.
And have you accomplished?
No.
Okay, then maybe, you know the definition of insanity, right?
What? Huh?
Definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again.
You're speaking loud words that I don't understand.
I just realized something. Ethan, your character has never seen what the fuck is talking to you right now. He just looks like a very weird Hylian. You've met Zoros before. You know what they're like. This is a fucking weird looking, like, albino ass fucking elf.
You're not a bokoblin, are you?
What? No. Do you know a bokoblin that can speak Hylian?
I don't know. Are you a bokoblin?
No.
Then no.
All right. Well, there you go.
I now have a great idea for a character you guys will meet. The intelligent bokoblin.
Oh god.
Anyway, I've been thinking about looking at this shrine thingy to begin with.
Go right ahead. I've been punching them for,
Roll a
You
history
don't know,
check at disadvantage.
History check.
Yeah, how long have I been punching them? Do I
He's been
actually
so
know?
hyper-focused
Does
on
he
it.
know? No.
That history. Oh my god.
Jesus.
What stat does history use? Intelligence, of course.
Okay, that tracks.
Burbo, you sit there and you think. And you remember thinking is hard. Why think when you could punch? The idea of being told how long have you been doing this makes you angry a little bit. So you decide to punch the gate again, just one more time for good.
Stop punching it. It's obviously not working.
Oh, maybe it will work next time.
No, hold on. Just let me look at it, okay?
If you can't get in there, I'm punching it.
All right. If I can't get in here, I will gladly let you punch it again. Just make sure I'm not in the way.
No promises.
Okay. What's your name?
Burbo.
Burbo. Okay.
I love it so much.
Nice to meet you, Burbo. You're an interesting person.
Nice to meet you, weird little bokoblin thing.
I am not a bokoblin.
This is great.
I go over and look at the pedestal.
It's the fish, your friend.
Yes.
So
Hello.
when you get to this pedestal,
Hello.
you're looking at okay, so first off you go up and you look at the door and you see very clearly there is really not much damage done to it at all. It basically looks pristine. And your eyes gaze around the shrine itself and you notice a similar looking pedestal to the one you had seen in the tower.
Well, might as well.
As I say, instinctively you know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah,
You-
I
you-
put the device up to the thing.
Exactly. And with that, a very similar glow penetrates through this device and activates as, to Burbo's surprise,
Oh,
the gates begin to open inside the shrine itself.
See? Sometimes it just requires a little more finesse.
little bokoblin is stronger than me.
I will smite thee.
What's that mean?
Yes, very good,
Can I eat it?
Goblin.
Ah,
Aki,
Sure.
of course, is just agging it up. But yes, you
Can
all
you
stand
fit in
there
here,
with
big guy?
the shrine open. What's going on?
That's a good
here?
question, Cody. How big are these doors?
So,
not super big. You might be able to barely squeeze in.
I'm gonna
might
pull
have
up.
to
the size of his fist.
Let me see if I can pull up a Breath of the Wild shrine image real fast. Because they're actually
think
pretty
it'd be
fucking
wait,
big.
hold on,
really
hold on, hold
scrunched
on.
up.
Yeah, no, hold on. Oh, I can get in there just fine.
Rocket
That's
girl.
fine. So
Oh
for
god.
But I'm gonna
people-
run straight into you if I do that, Dylan.
I dive out of the way.
there is what you're looking at, and to note,
Oh yeah, I could barely fit in there.
you could barely squeeze into that. Like Link is like
Where-
5'7", I believe.
Oh, God.
So you literally can just like you can duck under
Oh,
and
yeah,
squeeze
you
into
can
it.
get in there.
It's gonna be a
Use
very
the
tight
5
squeeze
foot.
for the rest of you too, but you can all do it.
Yeah.
But it becomes a lot easier the moment you see him start to crush down into the shape of a ball and compact himself.
Well, we might as well just sit on top of this boulder.
Just
I hop up on top of his balled up form and just wait for Aki to join me.
It's just a good idea, Volk. I feel like this might end up bad.
I pat the spot next to me on on Burbo. It's like, come on, he's comfy and warm.
That tickles.
Oh, all right. And I'll hop on too, I guess.
all right. As you enter, right now nothing happens because the button hasn't been pressed.
Oh,
Yay!
right. Aki, just chuck something at it. I don't know.
Okay. I will throw a dagger at it.
Yeah,
We can
that's
retrieve the dagger later.
enough. I can't lie. There is a temptation to have you roll for that, but we're not gonna. For the sake of just everything going forward, you do that, and as you would have expected, the shrine's like lower part you guys stand up begins to shake and start to lower you down, as you all eventually slide down into this gigantic tube that takes you into a shrine. And now we will move on to the battle maps. And we're gonna go back to the ancient Sheikah Shrine one.
Whoa.
I'd imagine you're gonna change the design up for the shrine.
I can a little bit, but I kind of intended on doing a very similar idea of it.
All right.
Mostly for the sake of just giving you guys a good test as a new team, if you will.
Okay.
I think we'll stick with this color. This is a nice color. Or we'll go forward. We'll do orange. All right.
Dude, I didn't know you could like shrink your like character tab.
I mean,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
still a giant ass
Double
rock.
click on the top.
No, he's talking about the character tab.
Oh.
Yeah, like-
Oh.
If you just double tap like next to like your name at the top, it like shrinks down.
Yeah, I've been doing that in Omen all the time.
Dude, that's like so like that's new. That's so
Ah,
big for me.
I'm surprised you haven't discovered that.
Yeah,
Tell
You
me.
can do that
I keep
with all of
closing
them.
it out and having to pull up my character again.
that's really
Like,
funny.
you can do
Yeah,
that
then
with
you can do
any
that
character
with
tab.
all of them.
Yeah.
You
Oh
can
my
even do it with
God,
the
this-
freaking tools on the left side.
You can do it with turn order.
Any tab in the game you can do it with.
Oh man, this is gonna be big.
All right. Yoink.
Big room.
Yeah, yeah,
Burbo will have plenty of room to
Yeah.
not destroy shit.
yeah. To rock and or roll, if we will be so kind as to say. Check. I am not amazing at drawing with mouse. Let's just be real here. All right, we'll just do this, and we'll say that's the end of that.
I think you're popping off.
Thank you. I'm trying my best here.
I don't know what
Well, you're
this
not trying
the
hard
line
enough.
symbol,
The what?
but the lines like you have just a row of lines there. I'm not following that, but
Just it's the gate. It's the gate
Yeah.
thing that blocks
In
the
all honesty, I
door.
probably should have like done it
Oh,
a little
okay.
differently. Here, let me see if I can just. Oh
doesn't
no!
matter, we
Okay,
understand what it
yeah,
is.
okay, never mind. Here's what I will do: is
Just
similar
plops
to
a PNG
before.
down of the door.
Boop. Oh wait, shit. Hold on. I gotta like
No, no.
center it. Yeah. So we'll do this. That looks very loopy.
Ooh, 1 second.
There we go. All right. There. Very, very quickly, shoddily drawn little map. It works.
you must
So,
eat donut to proceed through the trial.
yeah.
Understood.
When you all enter, you all can place yourselves about here or here, one of the two little areas. Did Ethan run off?
Yeah.
I need to. Hold on, I need to move the map
Here, probably scoot
to
up
the
a
other
little.
screen.
Yeah, I
we
slide
go.
off of Burbo.
Oh, I see a single dot that I missed. There's like a little trace
So-
of blue right there. Let me get rid of that.
Is he large or
Yes.
is he giant?
He's literally large.
Okay.
He's 11 feet tall.
Yep, he a big boy. He's at the precipice of like just being a medium character, I believe. Or not at the precipice. He's like a decent chunk ahead of it, but like, it's not too bad. Where'd Ethan go?
He said something about cat.
That makes sense.
Being his cat some tater tots, probably.
What? I
Maybe.
don't think they were supposed to have that.
Probably not.
I don't know.
Why did it reset?
Never done it.
Cameron, you have a cat, or not Cameron? Cody,
Cameron.
you have a
Yes, I have
Cody.
cats.
You have cat. Go feed tater tot. See if die.
No. See if die. For my final experiment, I will see if cat die.
See if die cat. Yes.
No, I'll just leave him in circles.
Jasmine laughing.
You know, I can just like scribble this in. These are pillars. I wish this had like a bucket tool.
Yeah. You know what I just thought about?
Who's drawing
It's a
on
good
my
thing
map?
Hold on. I'm
What is
trying to
that?
help out.
What is that? A century from?
I think he's making a
Portal?
penis.
No. It's Obi-Wan here to teach us how to beat this trial.
Yeah, no.
He's really like staring at that saber there.
It's his lightsaber. Get this shit out of here. Get out of here. What sucks is I have to do this like one bit at a time because these are all in the same layer. There, I've removed him from existence. Next time you do that like over in like this space over here.
How would he help out though?
Okay, Ethan, are you back yet?
I made it into a big blue rock!
Okay, put yourself like over here.
Boosh!
That's not where I told you to put yourself.
Perfect. Oh,
There you go.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
You all lower down into this massive room. There is a little platform you are standing on that has a little staircase that leads down into this little area. And as you all slide off of Burbo's stony hide, and Burbo eventually uncurls himself, you recognize this room to be almost arena-like. There are 6 giant pillars, and in the center, this circular platform.
Alright.
What do you all do?
Shall we, gentlemen?
Burbo made it as a big rock!
Oh, God.
Okay.
The moment he steps down on the floor and gets about literally where he's standing, actually, you will hear this sudden shift in stone as the platform in the middle begins to open up and something begins to rise from the center of it. As I will now click this. And we're gonna play some stuff, right? You down with that? You down to play some stuff?
I guess
Yeah.
so.
Yes.
Good. We're gonna get us our level 1 scoot. Poof.
There it is.
This is the same enemy you guys fought in our uncanon episode. So we'll see how
It's
this goes
tiny.
this time.
It's so tiny compared
It's-
to Burbo.
Oh,
It is. It is kind of terrifying to see him next to this thing. But you see this little robot rise from beneath as it stations itself in the central circle area. And with that being said, I would like for everyone to roll for initiative. Do not forget to click your icon and then click add turn. Or, wait, no, you don't have to do that. You just roll for
What?
initiative. Just make sure you're clicking your icon. I meant to click character sheet, and for some reason it said add turn.
Ugh.
A nat 1.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
This
God.
robot's not in for
Hey.
a good time. Good lord,
Hey, I know how
Burbo.
you're feeling.
He's revved up and ready to go.
Yeah, he's the first one to charge in and everything.
All right, Burbo.
This is so lore accurate.
You have been waiting for this moment for weeks. It's go rot time, boy. What you
is-
gonna do?
What is tiny robot? Is this punch?
Smash it!
Smash! Don't have to tell me twice! He just pulls out a giant hammer, running straight towards it.
You know.
Turbo smash!
You see him very well. You have to, roll to hit first.
Sorry, my bad. Wrong one.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Yeah. So for those inclined in the Zelda franchise, you will notice the name of his hammer. He is wielding what is known as the Megaton Hammer, a solid iron hammer that is fucking massive. Aki can't do that. Only he can do it.
I was trying to look at the hammer. I didn't know if it was on a sheet.
There's no image. You'd have to Google the actual image of the hammer itself. But
Yeah, I
you
found
see
it.
him slam this hammer down on this thing, dealing a lot of fucking damage. Would you please click the purple?
Roll that damage.
There is no purple for me, but it's
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that was the purple.
It ain't purple for me.
It's not? Where it says Megaton Hammer? Two-handed?
I
Yeah,
can
it's
click it
just
even.
it's just gray, and then it flashes red when
Weird.
I go over it.
Okay. Either way, it works. All the same. So what is that? 4, 5, 6, 7 damage? Sheesh.
And you got a crit too.
Yeah. Well, that is the crit damage.
That is the crit.
That is the crit damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boink. Alright.
He has
does
just
this have any
immediately 7
resistances?
damage, alright.
No, it doesn't. No. So you hit this thing, and you see very quickly, like, everyone who is watching from the offshore side, which is Velk and Aki, watch as this little droid thing, its head gets crushed into its main body, and it's kind of stunted looking now. Burbo, do you have any other actions you are eligible to do?
He's just gonna point and laugh, going, "Little robot puny."
Puny! Alright. Velk, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna...
Oh, I just noticed the Guardian and
I am
Aki
going
both roll the
to
same.
make my way over here.
No.
And I'm gonna, like, walk there casually with my hands in my pocket and just be like, man, I doubt we're gonna have to even do anything. Burbo's kind of got this on point.
Well, got this thing on gunpoint.
Yeah. But
More like
just
hammer
in
point.
case...
There you go.
Boink.
You could say it's hammer time.
All right.
Here, wait, no. I have an actual roll for that, don't I? Yes, I do. Here it is. Boink.
That should hit. I'm pretty certain it does. Yes.
Yup.
Well then. it's very clear who the powerhouse of this team is. You
Just
deal that
rolls it.
damage. You see it kind of glaze over with a sheet of ice as you frost it with this attack. But the moment this, do you have anything else you want to do actually?
No, that's all I can do.
All right. With that, the moment this happens, you witness the thing's head suddenly shake and kind of pop back up from being dented, and its head moves around, shaking off the ice, as then looks up at Burbo, who's just been assailing it with a hammer, and it will attempt an attack. Let's see what we can do, boys. Oh, wait, I actually have to roll in this game.
Let's
That's
see how
wild.
straight it'll...
I forgot
Shoot.
that this is the... I haven't played D&D in a little while.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm pulling out me dice. So let's see what our little robot friend could do, shall we? Alright.
He doesn't
So-
feel like a friend.
Here we go. +4 to hit. It's definitely going to hit with a 17 plus 4.
I don't know
Danger
if that
sense.
is something I need to roll at all.
Armor is given you edge. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps, spells. You gain this benefit. You can't.
I
be
can
blinded
clearly
to
see
things
this.
incapacitated. On dexterity saving throws, but it isn't a dexterity saving throw.
Fair enough.
It would be if an attack specifically said for you to roll a dexterity save. That's when that would be effective.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Good, it's a good question. Let's see here. So yes, you get hit. Now let's see how much damage you get hit with. Okay, I gotta pull out one of me d6s.
While you do that,
Roll.
Ethan, real quick, I got a question for you.
Oh
Yeah?
god.
What's your AC?
My AC?
Yeah.
13.
13? Alright, what's your dex?
+1.
Okay. I was asking because I have mage armor. I'd be able to give you +1 to your AC.
I think mage
That's
armor
it.
only helps you.
No, I'm able to apply it to others.
Are you?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I think
You
it's just
touch a
as long
willing
as you touch
creature
it,
who
right?
isn't wearing armor.
That's neat.
Mhm.
Anyways, give me a moment because I'm looking at something that confuses me a little bit. So I just want to explain this real fast because I think it's funny. So a lot of the information I got for these things were pre-made by somebody else. I just pulled them over and adjusted some things. The one thing I didn't adjust is the hit dice for the Eye Blast, which says it is a 1d... Oh wait, no, I think I did because I think originally it was a 1d8, wasn't it? I think I did adjust this. That's probably why it's confusing me. Never mind. I think I lowered the damage on this one. But that's fine, because it still did 6 damage. It maxed out the dice.
Damn.
You see this, Burbo, this robot, as its head turns towards you and this blue light swells in front of its eye as it suddenly shoots a blast at you directly in your face, singeing you a little bit, but not much, as you take 6 damage. Burbo? Burbo! There you go. I thought Burbo disappeared. Give me a second.
No, I was just calculating how much health I have now.
Let's see here. Yeah, I think that is all it's going to do. Next is Aki. As you've now witnessed all that happen. What are you gonna do, buddy?
Yes.
This
I'm
thing
going
shoots hot
to-
water!
See, here I think it was. And then I'm just gonna give him a classic. I'm gonna shoot my bow. Oh, bam! Uh-oh.
Hold on. You just hit.
Yay! Alright.
Roll damage. 3 piercing.
And big.
You both of
Alright.
both of our casters did the same.
Hey, Velk,
damage.
I get how it feels now, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
said,
the
like,
low
you kinda-
damage rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, one d8, and it's just
You-
like not even halfway.
You see the arrow fly out of the bow and tink off this thing's head. It kind of like wiggles a bit, and then you see its head slowly turn towards you. And as it does,
Oh, God.
Burbo, it's your turn.
I think you got its aggro, Aki.
The Burbo's gonna try to grab it by the... His hand can probably fit around its head.
Probably.
He sees it turning away from him, and he's like, "Gong! Your fight's with me!" And he, like, picks it up.
Oh god. Are you actually
just
trying to pick it
gonna-
up?
I want to actually try to pick it up.
This is a
Oh,
grapple
that's a
check.
grapple, ain't it?
Yes. So this, for you, I believe, this is you rolling a strength. Just your general strength. And for it, it is athletic or acrobatics.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
damn.
Oh my god.
Let's see if it could do worse, because I kind of doubt it. Let's see, what's it have better, athletics or... Okay, definitely athletics. You... Well, that sucks for both, but one is very clearly worse. You try to reach down and grab this thing, and it very quickly... you see its legs start moving very fast as it, like, goes around your hand and moves around you. Kind of just... Not really moving, like, legitimately, but it just effectively dodges your movement as you reach down. This will leave you with a bonus action, as grappling is an action.
Well, slippery little bastard.
Do you have any bonus actions? I actually don't know.
I don't think I do.
He's
Probably
a barbarian, right?
Yeah. Wait, you do have one.
Sorry,
That's if you want to do it now.
I haven't read through all these yet.
Take your time. D&D is about learning what you're playing.
I know.
Actually,
Just assume I don't do anything for now, because I'm still learning.
That's fine. Yeah. Alright. With that, we will then move on to Velk. You just witnessed Burbo try to grab the thing, but it squirrely moves around his arm. Also, I just noticed you and this little robot thing have very similar strength stats. That's funny. But anyways, with that being said, Velk, what do you do?
I just look at this and it's just like, damn, that thing's fast, apparently. Alright, I'm just gonna shoot another freaking ice blast at it. It's like my most efficient spell right now.
All right.
Boink.
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh my god!
You guys suck at damage.
Roll higher than 3!
I'm getting
That's
flashbacks.
crazy.
I'm getting flashbacks like hardcore. What
We're
is
gonna
the
die to
dice?
this thing.
It's a D8. That's wild. All right. I want to see something. We're not counting this damage. We're going to count the one, but we're not going to count what I'm saying. Roll that damage again. I just want to see if you can ever get any more above that.
Yes!
Okay,
If
I'm not
only.
counting the 7, unfortunately, because we already did have you roll the 1. But I was curious if you could get above. But apparently, it's very bad timing. Anyways, with that, the Guardian's turn hits. You having been the first one to, the last one to hit it, it will attempt to leave the zone. Actually, wait, you know what? It's going to skirt around him, staying within his attack of opportunity zone. Face right here, and shoot you, Velk. Die! No, it misses catastrophically. It rolled a 2.
Yay, we're not alone.
Yeah,
Can
that
I
is
describe how this does?
sure.
It shoots at me and I just casually tilt my head out of the way.
I knew that's exactly how you were gonna dodge it.
That's funny. All right,
Suck
that
at aiming there,
happens.
huh, little buddy.
You see its eyeball like flash a bit of time. Looks like it's trying to figure out what it just messed up with. And as that happens, Aki, it's your turn as you now have prime range to shoot this thing. Prime real
Alright.
estate.
You know what? I'm gonna try a different way of attacking, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Oh, very good. Is this your
Huge.
first time using Eldritch Blast?
I think canonically.
Burbo,
yes,
stop.
I feel like I used it in one of the.
You're not smart enough.
Burbo confused.
Okay. Describe. Okay,
How do I
roll
do-
damage, and then we'll do a description of this because I'm curious to what your character's Eldritch Blast looks like.
Watch it just be
How do I do the crit? Do I just like click the
just
Eldritch Blast?
It'll-
Click
it'll
Eldritch
do it
Blast,
for
and
you.
it'll roll it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Huge.
6 damage.
Oh
That's
my
not bad
God,
though.
That's terrible, dude. One of them's a 1.
I know, but it could be worse, as we've seen. With that being
Alright.
said,
Yeah,
describe
you could have
what
rolled
happens.
2 ones.
All right. So the Eldritch Blast, it starts to like, the light on my head starts to like glow as it manifests this energy around it, and then I move my like arms in a way like a waterbender from Avatar, and I launch the light out from myself, hitting into the mechanical being.
I like that. I like that image. And as you do, you very clearly watch as this light slams into this creature, and the lights around the outsides of this machine start to flicker ferociously, flashing between orange to blue to yellow, but then start to steady down. But it's very clearly this thing is starting to smoke. There is sparks happening. This thing is very clearly not handling this very well. Burbo, it's your turn.
You're not gonna slip away from me, you bastard!
There we go.
Ooh.
Okay, so just before you do this, there is actually a toggle on your character sheet that says rage. You click that,
Wait,
any
is
damage
there?
you roll, yes, on your character sheet there should be a little rage toggle like the middle. When you roll damage, it'll actually auto add your damage buff from rage.
Oh wow, I was just gonna try to pick it up again.
Okay. So with that, you have your rage buff. Are you going to try and pick it up again?
Yes, because now I am at advantage with this.
Yes, you are. So roll the strength. That's a 12. All right. Let's see if this thing can wiggle its way out. Where is athletics?
Oh my god.
That is crazy.
Wow.
This thing's fucking fast. You
That's
get in an anger or in a rage state. Your eyes start to glow. You're like this heat radiates from you as you try and rush down and grab this thing. But even though it is sparking, it is still aware of its surrounding as it darts around you, just barely missing you.
Damn.
Damn. Yeah, no, that sucks. Now you're really raged. Vel,
Damn
it is
it!
your... Damn it! Velk, you watch this as this thing ducks again and jukes. It just barely manages to juke Burbo. What are you gonna do in this moment?
Let's see. I run to where it dodged to, and grabbed it to do this. Damn it!
Just misses. You throw your hands down to grab this thing, and similar to before, it managed to just lift itself up on two of its legs to dodge where you were throwing, and then slam itself back down in front of you unfazed. And now that you are once again in front of it... Well, actually,
doesn't Shocking Grasp get, like, advantage on metal objects?
I don't know.
Dorgo thinks this thing can't be grabbed!
Here, I can... Actually, yeah, can you press the spell description? Lightning... You have advantage on attack rolls if the target is wearing armor made of metal. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 in lightning damage.
Okay, so there is advantage.
There is advantage on something made of metal.
Is this thing made of metal? It has metal legs.
It does, but I don't know if I can count this as the same, because in Breath of the Wild, they actually have a magnet-based ability. And you can't pick up the Guardians with it.
Well, maybe the Guardians are just made of unmagnetized metal.
Ethan, what do you think? Would you consider these guys made of metal, or would they be like a composite metal?
And electricity and magnetism are not the same thing.
If they were made out of metal, I feel like these enemies would have been able to picked up by the magnet ability in the games.
Yeah. Also, if I recall, in the games, lightning doesn't actually affect them that much.
Do they not?
I think it's just neutral damage.
Oh, then I guess there's the answer.
Yeah. There are actual metal enemies and stuff in this game. Like, there is armored enemies. But the Guardians are just built different. Trying to stay canon here a little bit. But, with that being said, unfortunately you will not get the bonus. But, good point calling that out. That could have been something useful for later on fights. With that being said, what's funny is, now that you're actually right next to it, I think it has disadvantage at shooting the both of you. But it's still going to try and shoot one of you. I guess you tried to attack it last, so it's going to try and shoot Velk at disadvantage. So we got a 15 at first. Now it's going to see if it rolls lower than a 15. It literally got a 15 again. So yes, it hits with a +4 added on to that. Which I think would bring it to a 19, technically. So it's now going to roll damage. 1 damage. You take 1 damage.
It just clips my arm.
You see this thing charge up a bolt,
dodged.
but due to it trying to evade you and everyone, it just it whiffs. Yep. Aki, it's your turn. Oh, we're gonna get another funny Aki win moment.
Maybe.
Aki,
Maybe.
You
we'll
know
see.
what to do.
All right, worked the first time, so.
Misses the second time.
Oh God.
Everybody's whiffing.
Yeah, everyone's whiffed this entire round. That's wild. Even the fucking robot basically whiffed. Burbo, you are angry. You have tried to grab this thing 2 times now, and it has evaded you each time. What are you gonna do now?
Screw this!
Oh God.
Roll my hammer, please. Hello? Game? What are you doing?
That's like an aggressive voice to go into
my
that.
God.
Oh no.
What is this robot? This thing has to be like part R2-D2 at this point. It's just wow, it's rolling around.
It's just running.
It's entered runaway mode. This is what I'm convinced. This is what's happening. Velk, it's your turn. This is ridiculous.
I short-circuited its brain chip when I hit it with a critical hit.
When you hit it with the hammer, it just lost all sensibility of fighting. It was just like, run away!
Alright, I just charge my leg with lightning and try to kick it.
That does it. Roll damage. Watch you not kill it.
God.
So everyone understands, it is at 1 health. this thing hurt your foot a bit, and this thing's just kind of barely hanging on. It's literally on fire, and it has sparks.
Why is
From
this
that,
thing not dead yet? Someone kill it already!
it looks at you and tries to shoot you. Oh, that's probably not gonna do it, because it already has a 6 on its dice, which I think plus 4 is 10 total. I'm gonna roll again. Yeah, no. Unless 10 breaks your AC.
No.
It misses. It whiffs. No one can hit for shit. And when they do, they suck. Aki, this is your moment.
My time to shine, finally.
All you have to do is not miss. Oh my god.
This robot. I swear. You shoot this thing, and because of its fritzing, this thing is clearly not stable. Its legs bend and buckle, and it just dips underneath your blast as you just send it flying back.
Burbo, please! Please, Burbo!
Okay, Burbo,
God,
it's your turn.
dang it all!
There we go! No matter what damage. Tell me how you kill this thing.
Just obliterate it. He's fucking pissed. Like, this thing's too slippery. Nobody can hit it. God damn it. Bam.
And exactly that. You destroy this thing. You slam your hammer down, and it crushes it completely, causing it to go on the fritz and exploding in this mass of gears and like electrical blue like flame.
You know what I imagine Burbo doing?
Oh my god. What?
Continuing to lift up and slam his hammer down on it over
He's
and
probably
over and
he's in a
over.
rage state, by the way. So he's
Yeah,
just
no.
As many times as I punch the shrine! It's just like, oh,
and
that'll be a lot.
as things calm down and this robot seemingly dies, you quickly notice that the circle in the middle turns a shade. If I can, hold on, let me see if I can do this, and it's gonna let me do it. It can, it will, and it has. As you watch as it turns blue. And the moment it does this, the gated wall on the other side begins to open up, revealing a door that you can enter and exit through at your own whimsy. But before we do that, I need to express I had us repeat this fight. I say repeat because this fight had already happened in an uncanonized episode. I had us repeat this to introduce the team dynamic and to show how strong these characters are now. That is the funniest fucking fight. It's like of all the things. But anyways, this occurs, and you all are free to do as you wish. So, what does everyone do in this moment?
Does anyone look more injured than anyone else? Like,
I
the
would
only person
probably
that
say
took damage
Burbo
was me.
looks the most injured, but due to his just general frame, he doesn't seem that bad.
Stupid robot!
Meanwhile, he's just hitting.
Misses and crushes my foot.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna like sneak around his fury, I guess, and come up behind Velk. Oh, would you like a hand? And like my light will glow to show that I'm gonna heal.
Sure. Give me a second though. I think I need to
to
do a little something.
Check something. Rage.
Okay. I use minor illusion to put a bunch of stars and flowers and butterflies roaming around him to calm Burbo down. Here's to hoping he likes butterflies and flowers.
What I will say is this is kind of funny timing. Burbo, as you are experiencing this rage and this effect starts to hit, your rage drops effectively because it only lasts a minute, and unless you can like continuously hurt something, but since this enemy is technically not alive anymore, your rage drops, which means I believe because of your type of barbarian you get a certain something
Did I do that one?
Oh, I thought you did. Let me double check actually, because you know what? I don't want to say something and then be completely wrong.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll to heal.
Yes, it's the bottom one. It's Frenzy.
Well, that's not how I do it.
Ah.
I'll do that. Turn when you choose this path at their level, you can go into a frenzy when you rage. If you do so, the duration of your rage, you can make a single weapon attack. As a bonus action. Oh wait, you can attack twice with this thing.
Which I didn't do.
Yeah. Weapon rage ends, you suffer one. Wait. Hold on. Do you have like a
Frenzy means
toggle?
I can just use. The frenzy says that I can just use that as a bonus action.
Oh.
If I wanted to. So that means I could attack twice.
For the duration of your rage, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action. Oh, frenzy isn't just something that happens when you rage. It's something you toggle. So you can have a rage and then you can have a frenzy, which allows you to attack as a bonus action. But if you do
Yeah, that means
then it
like
triggers
during
that.
a boss
so you're
battle
actually
or something,
fine. Yes.
I could attack twice every single turn.
That's crazy, by the way. So he was mad. He wasn't that mad. He could have been much more mad. Okay.
Yeah.
With that being said, what's happening with Aki right now? What's Aki doing?
I'm healing Velk for 4.
All right, Velk, you are back to full health. But your rage does drop. You just don't have the negative debuff of frenzy, thankfully. But yes, and you know what? I'm gonna remove this token because I feel like if I don't, it makes no sense why it is still here because you have smashed this thing to pieces. With that being said, I do need to roll you all some loot, if I recall.
Oh, hi.
So if I scroll down to enemy rupee drops, and I pull out our very fun little guardian, one of you please roll me a 1d12.
Cody, can you even hear us?
Hello?
Your stream can.
What happened?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you, yeah.
You weren't responding to us.
Was I not?
You like looked out for a second.
Oh. Did you guys hear what I said then? Oh yes, you did. Velk.
Yeah, you're rolling for loot. That's what we picked up at.
Gotcha. Okay. That was weird. Anyways, that was very strange. With that being said, though, Velk, you quickly realize that through all the pounding of this machine, a chunk of rupees have managed to kind of fly and fling your way, as you see 10 rupees just chilling on the ground from this beast.
Pick up the rupees.
Add them to your collection at 10.
I am adding 10 rupees to my collection.
All right. With that being said, you guys are now fully alone in this room, and you witness the gate on the other side open up fully. What do you all do?
Alright. You guys ready to get out of here?
Was that it?
Yes.
I believe so.
Looks like it. Exit open.
Are you done smashing that?
Smashing.
Very smashing.
Smashing. Oh, good lord. Ethan?
I'd leave.
Okay. I thought you were going to respond to Aki or anything.
Okay, alright.
Burbo just ignores little
Just
fish,
ignores
man.
him completely. Alright. As you enter into this area, you are met with what looks like a caged box of energy light next to a step-up altar. In this caged box seems to be a chest, but it is still within this light cage.
Alright.
What do you all do?
I guess if no one else wants to do anything, I'll just walk up and touch it.
I will stand outside of the cage for a moment.
So you walk up to this cage, you walk to this altar, this elevated altar, and you touch the cage.
All that was in here was a box.
The moment you touch the cage,
It's what's inside
a
the box
ripple
that matters.
of this energy appears and wraps around this light cage, and then as it rebounds back towards where you had originally touched it, it seemingly disperses like shattered glass. But the energy stops before reaching in near anyone, and then floats upwards and disappears. And in the middle is a chest.
I open thine chest.
All right. Give me a second. All right. So, when you open the chest, as I now look for... Okay, here we go. So, when you open the chest, I want someone to roll me 1d42.
Let's see, slash
Get 37.
D42.
What did you say? Get
I
37?
said get 37.
Oh.
37's a good one.
Okay. When you open this chest, out from within floats a collection. Also Aki. Come on, 1d42. Do you know how to do that?
Yes. I thought I did. Hold on. This is embarrassing. God, look away.
You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it.
Oh, I can't remember. Okay, how do I do it actually? I just did this. But...
You do.
Oh, do I need to
that.
like specify?
Oh, you did it.
Hey, popping off.
All right.
Huge.
Just 7.
As you open the chest, 3 bags effectively begin to kind of pour and float out of the chest, and they all delegate towards the people who rolled. You see a much bigger bag float to Burbo, a decently hefty bag float to Velk, and a much smaller pouch float to Aki. As these are the rupees you all are now given for fighting and beating this dungeon.
Okay,
Or
cool.
shrine.
I'm gonna like peek into my bag, be like, oh, mine's filled with very compressed gold and treasure, and I'm gonna tie it up tight so no one else can look inside.
All right.
Uh-huh. Right.
The moment you all collect your treasures and rewards, you all feel this energy pulse through you as you all begin to slowly float off the ground and effectively become energy. As
What?
when you reappear at the top, you are back up at the area above. I'm gonna quickly wipe this board clean real fast. Poof. All right, now I will take us back to our original destination on the map, if you will. All right, and here we are. You will find yourselves back at the entrance of the stable, or of the shrine stable, and I get to click this and do this. As seemingly the shrine, once was orange, is now blue.
Sweet.
Burbo!
What? What just happened?
It looks like we beat the trial.
I turned it to
Congratulations.
blue.
You did, buddy.
I hate blue. Why is this thing blue now? Ugh!
No, don't start punching again.
Did you have any idea what you were doing when you tried to enter
What?
the trial? You were trying to enter for some time, and it seems like you don't have very much information on it.
Yeah, what was the point of you going after these things?
Dad just told me to figure out what these were.
Okay.
Dad.
He's very disappointed in me.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Oh.
You know what?
He told me I wasn't. He told me I wasn't smarty enough.
as this happens, you all see this little man with a giant red nose and this gigantic backpack running his way towards you guys as he catches up with you all and immediately looks up at Burbo and like averts his gaze immediately. Like, friends, I have a little bit of a problem. Your friend Reggie kind of flew away while he was absolutely hammered.
Huh?
I don't know where he went.
Like, so he flew away just out of nowhere.
He just left, up and went. Bye.
Yes, this person came up to him while he was drinking and whispered into his. Doritos have ears? I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know if that's really my thing to say, but that's what happened. And he just drunkenly just kind of got up, walked out, and then flew away.
Drunk bird.
You know what? Fine. He can do what he wants.
I just wanted to tell y'all that because I would have thought y'all would do something, but I guess it doesn't really affect y'all that much.
It's kind of in his nature.
What are we gonna do? He can fly.
That is true.
Is there two of them? I can throw a rock?
No, I would not recommend it. Also, you're really big.
Do you have any rock roast?
Does he? I don't think Beetle ever sells rock roast, but I can check. I have his compendium.
I'm hungry. I want rock roast.
Shop folders. Let's find Beetle. We are at
Link
the.
eat rock roast?
I don't think he can.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of
Well,
it's not an item.
No,
in the
I
game.
think when he cooks with rock roast, I think it becomes dubious, doesn't it?
Don't know.
Yeah. No, it doesn't actually. It becomes tough food.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's the very first one. He looks at you and he says, "Oh, wait, are you asking for a service?" And you see him pull this little cord down, and as this little stand pops up around him, and he quickly starts to pull things out of his bag and set them on the table. You see him set a batch of arrows, a bundle of crickets, a collection of frogs, and a wrapping of octo balloons. He says, "This is what I'm currently selling at the current. I don't know what a rock roast is exactly, but I mean, I got
It's
any
a
of
rock.
these.
That you roast.
But why would you roast a rock?
Because it's delicious.
You know what else is delicious? A well-cooked, hot-footed frog.
Ugh.
I mean, have you tried any?
I'm just gonna go over here. Like, Burbo actually
Wait,
walks
did you?
towards a
Oh.
boulder that's just
Okay.
on the ground over here.
You just
Hey,
see
Aki,
him.
how much you want to bet that he's gonna start punching the boulder?
I hope he doesn't have the energy for that.
Burbo, if I can ask, what are you doing with the boulder?
He's gonna try to eat it.
You see him reach down, hold the boulder in his hands, and take a bite out of it like a fucking apple.
Huh.
Beetle looks over at you two and says, "Well, that is interesting. Anyways, how about
He
anything
did
for
say
you
he
two?
ate rocks.
Anything I could do for the two of you? Would you
I'm
like some
good.
arrows for your bow friend over here, or maybe some? Would you maybe prefer an octo balloon? They're worth 20 rupees. I hear you can do many things with these.
Don't I
What?
have an octo balloon? I do have octo balloons.
What does an octo balloon do exactly?
Wait,
Uh,
hold on. Wait,
I
Dylan,
have-
did you say
wait,
you have
do
octo
I?
balloons?
I think I have items from the non-canon.
Yes. If you want, you can remove. I think we'll let you keep the rupees that you probably got, but we'll remove the items as to keep that a little fair.
Right. So the tough potion, octo balloons, frogs, and crickets.
Yeah. All right. But yes. Anyways, what were you saying, Aki?
What is it an octo balloon does exactly?
Oh, well, you see, when you have an octo balloon and you manage to attach it to any form of structural piece of something, you know, like a box. It will actually self-inflate and begin to float.
That sounds
Could you?
useful.
You see him look over. Could you chew any quieter, my friend? All right.
Are you eating it that fast because it's good or because it's bad?
I'm hungry.
Okay.
Answer is yes. I'll take 2 of them.
2 octoballoons
Mm-hmm.
coming right up. You see him take out. He like separates from his little pack of them and like wraps 2 of them together, and he gives them to you. Says, "Now don't like accidentally untie them until you're ready to use them, because then you're just gonna be floating away like everyone else does when they misuse these items." And he gives them to you.
Sweet. Well, I'm done.
All right.
Did you? Oh wait, did you give him the rupees for it?
Yeah, I did. 40.
Okay, yeah, 40 rupees. All right. He looks over at Aki. Anything I could do for you, my fine fishy friend?
Did you say you had frog legs?
Yeah, we have the hot-footed frog right here. You see him like tap this like bundle of frogs, and they all kind of slope.
How much
like,
for
quietly
one of
croak.
those?
Oh, it's just 10 rupees.
I'll take one of those.
Well, righty then. He takes out one of the frogs, and like it attempts to jump on a like you see him kind of like up. Sorry, my bad. I almost let him go. Give me a second. You see him like turn around, wrap a bit of like string around its legs, and then he hands it to you. Here you go. And the rupees, please.
Thank you. Here you go.
Thank you.
Hot-footed
anyways.
frog.
You what?
You said it was called a hot-footed frog?
Yes, a hot-footed frog. That's what they're called.
Sweet.
All right. He does this, and you see him like pull his like thing, his like what the heck did I just call it? His stand. You see him pull the stand back up and over his head, attached to his backpack. And he says, "Well, I'm sorry about your friend's sudden leaving, and whatever that guy's about. I'm gonna head on out and go to my next stable. You all be safe in this dangerous world right now. Goodbye." He just starts running.
Bye.
All right.
Well, off he goes.
Yep. All right.
Hey, Burbo.
Oh,
So we're missing our melee combatant. What do you say you come with us?
Will there be rock roast?
Yes, we will find you rock roast.
Rock roast! He just fucking throws the boulder down and it like actually shatters into pieces.
Oh God.
All right.
Are you sure about this, Velk? He seems kind of destructive.
Do you want to try? You and I are both ranged combatants. Do you really want to be facing a monster up close?
I suppose not.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, I will have said that about maybe like an hour or 2 has passed. So it is from sunrise, probably 8 in the morning. You guys
Okay.
still have plenty of day. To note, Velk and Aki have not slept for an entire day, so exhaustion will be setting up on you guys pretty soon. If you wish to take a rest, you can. But unless you want to continue pressing forward on whatever mission you have in mind, or if you want to just stay at the stable and mess around, you can. Just tell me what you guys want to do.
Let's
Whatever
see.
you guys want to do
If-
is what I'm good to do as well.
If we rest, the likelihood by the time we're rested, it'll be nighttime.
This is true. Would you rather
Darn.
try and push through another night? Or push through the day?
Yeah, we'll travel for a little bit and maybe try going to bed at like 6 p.m.
All right. Aki,
Exhaustion has no effect on me.
Burbo!
I don't believe you for half a second. Burbo,
Burbo, on the other hand, he's actually had plenty of sleep. He's done well.
Ow! Was he just sleeping while punching the damn thing?
I do exercise routines.
Sleep.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just picture it now. He's just like his eyes are shut, his mouth is drooping, and he's just kind of slowly punching the door and pulling back and throwing his other fist at the door, all while sleeping. He's very efficient. But as this happens, you hear yoo-hoo! As from behind you, the stable master looks over at you all and says, "Is there anything I can do for you, you fools?" I almost said you fools. You fine folk. We have fresh food if you all hungry.
Food?
Rock roast?
The moment I said that, I immediately realized what was probably going to happen now. You see the stale bastard look up at Burbo and he says, would you prefer fish?
Do you have a pot?
I do.
Can I cook rocks in it?
I guess.
Yes!
Well, if I can do that for him, I could probably find a bigger pot for him. I'm sure he's gonna need one. But what about you two? Anything else I can cook you all up for staying at the stable for a little bit?
How about some steak?
All right. How about you, my fine fishy friend?
Anything aquatic will do.
All right. More fish then. Big
Where
fella, where are
you
you
going?
heading off to?
I'm grabbing the rocks!
Oh,
Okay.
You know
Bye,
what? I should have
Bobo.
seen that coming. Anyways, I'll prep you all some food and we'll have you all on your way. And you
Burbo's
see
just
him.
grabbing as many of the rocks from the boulder that he can.
You see him walk back, and then he immediately stops. He's like, "Oh, wait! Hold on! Almost forgot. This will be 10 rupees. The whole
Right.
meal."
like all of us to eat whole
Yeah.
meal, or each separately?
All together, 10 rupees.
Okay.
Okay. I have that. I'll pay for it.
All right. Thank you very much, and I'll have your food out for you in just a moment. Did you see him walk into the back and lift up? You hear him like heave. He's like, "Ugh, this is the biggest pot we got. Big boy, come get it." And he sets it like outside his stable. And then he heads towards another part of his little stable he's in, or his little like office space, effectively. And you see him start like cooking up some food. He pulls out from this little cooled area some packs of meat, some fish, and some I guess just general meat. And starts cooking. And within about maybe 30 minutes, 30 to like 20 minutes, he walks out and hands you two your plates, and then he looks over at Burbo very skeptically. And he says, "Are you okay over there, big guy?" Alrighty then. I hope y'all enjoy your meals, and I hope you enjoy your rocks, big friend. Have a good one, and well, best to you on your journeys. And he walks back over to his little stable point. Oh, and one more thing. If you ever find in need of a horse, you can rent a horse we have here. That might help you on your way, or you can bring a horse you may find out in the wild to us, and we can, give you all that. But I will warn you, the big guy over there, I don't think any horse is going to be able to carry him. I'm afraid.
Yeah. I turned to Aki real quick. You know, I think I like Burbo.
At least he can't fly away.
Yeah. In fact, if he tries to run away, it's a little hard not to notice.
It's
Yes,
true.
he's loud.
He's just over there dancing in front of the pot. Rock roast, rock roast, rock roast.
And he's funny too. He's kind of adorable in a way.
Yes. And in this moment of just enjoying food, I will allow you all a short rest. So you can heal up and
Whoa.
benefit from any form of whatever you may need. So everyone click the short rest button. That should be good for you. And with that, we will say another 30 minutes goes by, and eventually his rock roast is finished, and Burbo can eat what he has created. And after everyone has finished their food and cleaned their plates and gigantic pot.
Also, I'm pretty sure rock roast is like a specific type of rock.
Yes.
But
Yes,
Burbo
it
doesn't
is.
know any better.
No, he does not.
He's just eating rocks. I mean, they can eat rocks in general.
They
Apparently.
can.
He thinks a rock roast is just roasting a rock.
I like to imagine he eats it. It's like, it still doesn't taste as good, but I like rock roast.
I still can't make it as good as Dad does.
Yeah, there you go.
Still good.
But eventually, you all finish your plates, and it is now probably about 9 o'clock. And with your all's journey ahead of you, what do you do?
I say, let's head out.
To note,
I'm gonna-
you have a very basic map of the region, and in the last episode that was uncanonized, you were actually given a path to take. You no longer have that. So from
Right.
here, you guys have to try to figure that out on your own.
Yeah, we're just looking at the map that's on the device, right?
Yep.
or do I have a physical map?
You have a physical map.
Okay.
I'm gonna
but-
lean over to Velk and be like, I just want to say, like,
Yeah.
we may want to be careful of the shrines we go around. I have a feeling that we're gonna end up doing every one we pass.
Oh dear.
I have no issue with that. I'm curious about those things.
I suddenly
Well,
feel
I
a
guess-
great and immense, immeasurable fear. Alright. The good thing is about the ones you guys are near is they're elevated, so it's depending upon if you guys notice them or not.
Yeah.
With that being
Just
said...
Burbo. He's just constantly looking up, just like while walking.
Burbo senses activate. There's a shrine nearby.
Blue rock?
Blue rock. Oh, that's what he thinks shrines are, is big blue rocks.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
mean, they're orange rocks at first.
Oh yeah, orange rocks now, blue rocks later.
Orange rock be exciting. Blue rock I hate.
Blue rock mean
Hates the
there's no
color
more
blue.
fun.
I hate the color blue. I'm not used to
Aki-
seeing blue. I'm used to seeing oranges and reds.
Aki,
I live in a volcano.
You're lucky that you're a slightly different shade of blue.
That is true.
Yes, I'm counting my luck now.
With that, what do y'all do? Which way do y'all go?
I guess we'll just head through the Twin Capes. The Dueling
Alright.
Peaks.
Anyone have anything else they want to do before y'all leave, or is this it?
Are we gonna race?
No.
Ah,
Alright.
Goblin man, no fun.
It's not about Goblin.
And with that, your journey begin. Also, Burbo, did you click your short rest button?
I did, and it did nothing.
Really? Hold on, let me check that, because that doesn't seem right. Short rest. You're right, it did do nothing.
I guess I'll just reset my health. Is that what I
Yeah.
do?
So, I believe... So you have a total sum of rage. I think you get a rage back out whenever you, like, take a short rest. I believe. Let me see.
Is rage like a thing he can click
It's
on?
he can only do it a
Let's see.
set amount of times. Ah, you must finish a long rest before you can rage again. So unfortunately, he's still down 1 rage.
Yeah, it didn't even reset that for me.
Yeah. Did it not? Yeah, you're right. Well, your short rest button's just broke. So yeah, you'll just have to remember to reset your rage.
Okay, do I get
Uh,
any health back from a short
Yes,
rest?
you would. A short rest, I believe, rolls you hit dice. I think it's just 1 hit dice, I believe. Is that right?
How much is a hit dice?
It's a D12. You can actually. So in your character sheet, there is actually a hit dice section. I believe you were using these. So if you so right under your health, there are 2 things. You see success, failures, death saves, and then a total and hit dice.
So
Yeah.
do I just click on hit dice?
Yes, click hit dice, and that's how much health you'll get back. Oh god.
Sweet.
And then you'll tick down 1 hit dice used, and then you'll increase your health by that much.
So you can only do that so many times before a long rest, I assume?
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yep. Them's the rules. But with that being said, you all begin your journey. You, let me actually quickly look around. Do I still have... Okay, so I must have removed it from the map. To make traveling a little easier in the current, we are going to be using... Hold on. Where the hell are you guys? There you are. We're going to be using the group icon that I now notice is as big as fucking... Okay.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah. So you all begin your journey traveling, I guess, what would that be, northwest? Yes, northwest. I could never remember that shit for some reason. Let me move my camera around. I'm going to zoom out on my map for the people watching. Alright. With your journey beginning, you all make your way through the dueling peaks. And if I recall, we have a distance travel system. Where should I put that? There it is, movement by time. It's a folder. Alright, so this helps us catalog how long it will take for you guys to get to places. And we haven't done this in a while, so we're going to actually do it this time. So 108 feet on the map is a full 24-hour day, but we, I imagine, are probably not going to be doing a full 24-hour jog. We are probably going to get you guys until, you know, the full thing. So you guys are going to 54 feet. That is your general distance traveling.
I feel like at 51 feet, we'd be able to see the big-ass tower.
Probably, yeah. So someone's marking your guys' journey. That's good. You basically, yeah, you're going to get, like, around here and then be able to see the... This is basically where you guys will have to camp up for the night, is over here. Who's just going? Someone's just going.
Oh my god. Velk, slow down! Slow down!
You said 120 was a whole day.
Yes, but you guys haven't rested, so you will probably only be able to go to the 54 mark, which would be around
Okay, if I remember correctly, we are actually walking in the direction... This shrine is actually more visible walking this way.
Hold on. Let me move this out of the way. Which shrine are you talking about?
There's one that's actually inside the mountain.
Yes, it is
slightly.
on a, like, a ledge. What I was gonna do, also, are you still holding on to your movement thing, by the way, or is that just glitched on my side? Velk?
No, I'm done.
Okay, so
That's
I'm gonna
glitched.
have to,
Okay,
I have to
refresh.
reload.
I made it to where it stayed there so that we can keep an eye on it until I delete it.
Oh,
Never mind that.
I refreshed for nothing then.
Say.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad I didn't
Wasted
refresh
your
on the
energy.
YouTube side. Alright, but that's fine. So, either way, you all begin to walk and manage your way through, and about here, a decent chunk of hours into your journey, I would like all three of you to roll perspective. Or perception, sorry.
Perception?
Not perspective. Perception. Roll me perception.
What's your perspective on life?
Good lord. Alright.
Let's see it.
Alrighty.
Alright.
God.
Borbo.
I'm looking.
Perception. Good
Ooh.
lord.
Hey.
Velk and so this is sensible. Aki
my
is
God.
trying not to find this shit. He doesn't want to do it. However, Velk and apparently Cub, you need to change your thing to Burbo again.
Yeah, I switched it back.
It's fine. Burbo and Velk both are looking at the walls of these mountain peaks, and you both, at like the same time, see a very familiar orange glow. Way up high, by the way. Alright, in this moment, Burbo shouts, "Orange rock!" And what happens? What's everybody doing?
Oh god.
Let's see. Alright, so we just see that thing up on a cliff, right?
Yes. You see it on like this ledge that's a decent chunk high up. It would be a bit of a climb to get to it, but you can see it.
What do you think,
Well, it looks
Burbo?
like it's out of our reach. Maybe we should leave it.
Burbo is going to try to climb.
Oh god!
I have a better idea.
Okay, so let's do Burbo first, because I feel like it's gonna be funny if it bounces off of everything else. Burbo, I want you to roll me. I believe this would be acrobatics, wouldn't it? Or would this be athletics?
Acrobatics.
I'm gonna say acrobatics. I feel like this is an acrobatic feat.
Hey,
You
get
climb,
acrobatics,
you
so-
press your fingers into the mountainside, and you start to climb. And about 5 feet up, you slide down. Like there are very visible finger marks in the stone, like crushing down.
Burbo haven't climbed in a while.
I'm surprised your hands work at all, honestly, after how much smashing you've done with them.
My hands work fine. I smash them all the time.
That's not very healthy.
Hey, Aki,
Yes.
you're able to manipulate water to some extent, right?
Uh, yes, to some extent.
How hard do you think it'd be for you to fling water up and I use my ice ray to create an ice path up there? Meta magic, baby.
Hold on a second. Meta magic. At 3rd level, you gain the ability to twist your spell into suits your needs. You gain 2 of the following meta magic options of your choice. You can use only. Well, okay. So hold on. What are the meta magic choices that you've given yourself here? You can't.
Oh wait, hold on. There's these.
Distance spell. When you cast a spell that has. Wait. Meta magic options of your choice. You gain another. You can use only 1 meta magic option on a spell when you cast. So,
Okay,
a distance
so I can twist
spell.
it, but also.
You can spend 1 source of power to double the range. So you can increase the range, or you can make it cast, I believe, a bonus action.
Yeah, there is a
Yeah.
period there, so twist your spells to the way that suits you. Period, and then it tells you about the other thing.
Between these two is what it means.
Yeah.
So the other thing, obviously, is the ice spell. I don't think the spell says it freezes water. If you want to bring that up, you can. Let's see. A frigid beam of
Frost.
blue-white light streaks towards a creature within range, making a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, it takes 1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced 10 feet until the start of your next turn. What I will say is
Say
to
anything about
lean
freeze
towards the logic of the Zelda universe. I'll consider this a similar ice projectile to what Link normally does in these situations, where he can like spawn an ice cube or square to land on, a single platform of ice, if you will.
I see.
If you use that, I will allow a platform to be made, in a similar aspect to how it works in the Zelda games.
Okay.
Also, did the music
In that
stop? If I
case,
stop the music?
alright, so in that case, I'll make one of those fucking ice blocks.
All right.
Right.
You shoot down, or well, actually, okay. So first off, Aki, what do you do?
So, this is a quick note for us. After this, I don't have shape water on my spell list. I do have the ability of moving water and like casting shape water.
Mhm.
But
I
it's
think
just
it's-
not there. I looked it up. I can move water into 5 feet of a direction. I can apparently freeze the water too.
Oh.
But it seems like my max for like how far I can move water is 5 feet.
Gotcha. Oh, I see. We didn't add the actual spell things to your thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because it's movement of water on mine. This
Gotcha.
actual character sheet.
So, you how much can you move the water again?
5 feet. So I can give us like a start maybe, but it doesn't seem like I could go like to the top of the cliff or anything.
Let me see something real quick.
Oh God! If only one of us could fly.
That's
We
really
have
funny.
someone who can throw.
Throw?
Not me.
Does somebody want to be thrown?
Throw.
Yeah,
throw,
that giant
throw.
ice block. Pick it up and put it down. Maybe we can make a staircase out of
That-
them.
We're not Frankie building a staircasing this. Let me see real fast. I'm trying to find footage of this specific shrine in Breath of the Wild to see if I could see how high up it is, because I remember it being a chunk tall, but a lot of the images I'm finding don't really show the location of the shrine itself. I see kind of where it is. I'm pretty sure it is pretty fucking tall up. Oh wait, is this it? Ah, this is what I need. Shivaneth.
If I have water that goes 5 feet up, then Burbo's like 11 feet. That's 16 feet.
Alright, sorry. I'm typing. Give me a moment.
If he jumps, how tall is he?
How
That
tall?
combined with how long are his arms?
I think we're cooking. I think we're getting onto something here.
Alright, this is not the right shrine. I chose the wrong.
I feel like we're looking at maybe like 17 feet here.
Good lord. Give me a moment. What the fuck? I really wish I knew what the name of this shrine was. Dueling Peaks. I cannot spell. Let's see here.
I'm this close to just being like, okay, what if I climb?
I
Obviously, big rock man.
Trying to
can't.
climb again.
I think we're getting
So-
close to the point where it's like we're just gonna have to send it if we want to go.
I think I'm just going to give it an arbitrary number, and we'll just see what you guys can do, because I cannot find anything on this. I'd have to, like, open the full game, but I'm not doing that.
Do it.
I don't even
Do it all
fucking
way.
have my Wii U out in the open, so I can't. But here's what we're gonna do. I will give it an arbitrary amount that I think is fair enough. Because I remember this shrine being a bit high up. I'm going to say about 30 feet.
Okay.
Does that seem fair?
Okay.
All right.
With that in
First
mind,
things first, I'm just gonna see if I can climb it. Ugh.
so
Do
here's
we have
what I will
rope or
say.
anything?
So you attempt to climb, and you manage your way up at least. I will say you manage your way up, very slowly, mind you, about 13 feet. It is a rough climb. This stone wall is very dense, and it's very hard to grip onto. But you are slowly climbing, and within maybe 20 to 15 minutes, you could probably make your way up, but it's going to be a bit of a grueling task.
Ah,
Uh,
damn it! I have octorocks, or octoballoons.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Ooh. Oh, dude, that's so good.
Ew, just create an ice platform, and then we can plop one of those on it and just right up there.
That is true. That's very clever. Okay then, I will ask, what do you all want to do in this situation?
Aki?
I guess we can fly on an ice platform. Yes. And I'll like bend down to the water, begrudgingly like shaping it into an ice like platform big enough to fit Burbo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like it's gonna be a big ass platform.
It's huge.
How many balloons do you have?
I have 2. If I plop one directly in the middle, and we all just like try and huddle there.
Well, I don't think one's gonna be enough. You'll have to use the both, but you're basically just probably gonna have to like hold the fuck to the balloon and the platform.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. This will be a group effort. Burbo. I want to ask how. Okay, we know how Aki and Velk are helping. How will you help in this situation?
I don't know what they're doing.
Just like watching us craft shit.
Yeah, they're just crafting. All right. I guess Burbo is just watching in awe.
What if like you like throw up the platform and then scuttle on after? Would that be? Oh, what if we make one small platform? Me and Velk get on it. You throw it up and just hold on from below while we travel upwards. Wouldn't that be cool?
like at the smaller platform, he just holds on the sides.
Yeah, we just have like handholds for him to like
He's
dig
just
into.
underneath it, like it's a freaking Fortnite.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like hang gliding with us.
Yeah.
This is a fun little image. I guess, yeah, you could do that, because as long as the both of you are holding on to the platform and the balloons, yeah, you'll equally float up.
Yeah.
All right.
Or would I be too heavy for the balloons?
That's what we're going to find out. So here's what's going to happen. This is going to be a group check to see if your plan will work. What I will have is Burbo, you will be the support. You're going to be holding up whatever it is they're crafting, making sure that they can get everything to the precise needs of this design. While obviously the one shaping all of this is Aki, and Velk is the one planning and setting up the machinations of all of this. With that in mind, what I'm going to do is we're going to be doing I'm going to just grab an arbitrary character sheet. Let's do Aki at this current, because he's the easiest one I can click on. Let's see here. So, I want, let's see here, which one? I want Aki. I want you to roll me a survival check. I want Velk to roll me. I think I'm going to have you roll. Actually, let me look at your character sheet now. Let's see. So, Aki survival. Velk, you will roll very specifically. Yeah, I'm gonna have you roll Arcana. And then Burbo roll Athletics or Acrobatics, your choice. Alright. That's Burbo's. That's survival, okay.
Ooh.
So, because this is a team effort, you all will be at advantage. So your highest values are what we're looking into currently. And with the 21 and a 24, I easily think that helps the 10 get a little higher up in the value. So here is what happens. You construct this hang glider balloon system that allows Velk and Aki to sit carefully and closely on the bottom and attach these balloons to the ice structure that Aki is able to mold with his control of water and ice. And he allows the balloons to tie perfectly to this structure. And below it are these gigantic ice handles that Burbo is grasping onto, basically waiting for things to kick off. With that, everything is under the exact design detail of Velk, who had planned for all of this. With that in mind, it is now initiation time. As you will kick the plan off into motion, here is what I will do. I have a d20. Due to y'all's successes on all these rolls, I will be giving you a +5 to this roll. This is effectively if fate chooses how well this plan will work. And we'll just see, I guess, how everything goes. I have a lot of faith in this, but we're going to find out. And you guys easily smash it with an 18 + 5.
Hell yeah!
Yes.
Very quickly, the moment the balloons are activated and the roping around their main, like, swelling, I don't even know what you would call that, like the lip, activates, they swell to their massive size. The platform quickly lifts off the ground. Burbo, you for once in a very long time, you feel as if you are being carried by your dad when you were younger. as your giant feet kick off the ground, just swinging, as the platform begins to rise into the air. And
why do I want to draw this?
It's a fun image.
Dude,
and quickly, you go from 5 feet, 10 feet, 12, 15 feet to fucking 30 feet. And around the 35, you'll very clearly see the shrine where you were standing. How do you all pull yourselves to the shrine?
Okay,
I'm going to like.
This part, did we?
I'm going to like stumble like off the platform, doing like a small hop, and then like laying down on like the cliff's edge, like in relief.
So you're jumping
off the
it,
death machine.
right?
Yeah.
All right. Velk, how are you jumping off of this?
I'm gonna use my quarterstaff and kind of like vault myself off of the platform over towards there.
All right. Burbo, how do you get off the platform?
How far away is Burbo
He just
right
forgets
now?
to let go.
He just keeps floating up.
Burbo?
What?
How far away is Burbo from me if I stand
At
to the
this
next
point, with you having jumped off and him slowly starting to rise, he is about 10 feet away from you.
Oh.
Especially with now a lot of the weight being removed. It's just Burbo.
Because I'm
Bye,
thinking about trying to
Burbo.
like grab my quarterstaff and kind of like try and nudge him over towards us.
You have a pretty long quarterstaff. You could probably, and he's got really long
might
reach.
be
It could work.
I might be able to just kind of kick him in the butt towards us.
All right. Burbo, you have been given the opportunity to reach out and attempt to be nudged in the direction that is good. What I will have you do, Burbo, is roll me Actually, no, you don't have to roll anything. Well, actually, would you? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think it's funny. Roll me an acrobatics. At advantage because you're being helped by Valk.
Thank
I
God
am
you
really
said
glad I
advantage.
said that.
Ooh.
I looked away just as you rolled. That is wild. All right, yes. With that help, you get pushed off in the right direction, and you begin to hover over the shrine itself. You now being at this point 15 feet in the air. What do you do?
I'm trying to grab onto the quarterstaff, so I just grab it and then I let go of the platform.
Wait, no!
Because I'm thinking that Velk is trying to get me up. He's trying to pull me up.
No!
Um,
Verbo, no!
oh, no. Oh, no.
My team is dead.
This
My
is gonna
whole
hurt.
team is dead.
Okay. Oh God. Okay, Velk, Burbo. I have to keep saying this. Okay, so Velk, roll a strength save. Burbo, roll another acrobatics. I'm so not
Jesus.
surprised by this outcome.
Oh my god, I got a nat 20!
So here's
Oh,
what happens.
dude.
You see this, and Velk, you're happy this plan worked perfectly. He moves over, he's nearly ahead of you, or like in front of you, and then he just grabs onto the staff and lets go of the thing. And he's just over the shrine, right? And so immediately everything's adding up. If this fully happens and he falls, he's taking you with him. So with all of your strength, you pull back, and it is just enough to do this. However, a fall is still a fall, and unfortunately, Burbo will be taking some damage because of this.
I just barely managed
I'm
to nudge
going to
myself
roll.
out of the way.
I'm gonna roll a d10. Give me a moment. This is funny. Oh wait, there's my d10. That was so funny. It just hurt.
Big man, big fall.
Oh my god. Wait, did you get? Yes, you did. You got a 10.
Wow.
You take 10 damage.
Jeez.
You maxed out the
Jesus
damage.
Christ.
As you fall, hit the side of the shrine wall, turn upside down, and land on your head with your feet dangling in front of your face.
Oh.
Verbo? What made you think it was a good idea to grab onto my staff?
You were trying to pull me in.
I was trying to nudge you in.
Oh.
Well,
God damn it, bub.
all right.
Because then Aki could have just shot one of the balloons and you would have floated down gently.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
That's
Oh,
true.
I
you did.
thought it was kind of obvious that you wouldn't just let go 15 feet in the air.
I put faith in you.
Okay, it worked out in the end, so whatever.
Meanwhile, he's still like upside down looking at you.
Yeah.
He's like slightly covering the pedestal,
Yeah.
so I just kind of like jump over him and just like reach down and
So,
touch it with
you-
the device.
You manage this whole situation, and standing behind you all now is the shrine that is unopened. What do you all do?
I put it up to the pedestal because, yep, we didn't do all this for nothing.
Oh god.
And
Finally,
much-
time to start the trial.
yeah, good lord. And much
This
like
was a
before,
trial of its own.
yeah, no kidding. And much like before, the system turns a shade of orange, and the doors open, and a platform is revealed, and you all are allowed inside. I'm just going to scoot through this to say a similar method to before, as we enter into the ancient Sheikah stuff.
Why do you
right
have to
now.
turn blue?
What if it turns blue? As we now enter into the shrine.
Just
Again.
the fact
I
that you
didn't
hate
think
the
that
color
he was
blue.
gonna hate the color blue. It just kind of happened.
I think it's funny. It also makes
is
sense.
funny.
The adventure ends when the thing turns blue.
There's nothing else to do.
Yeah, it's blue! Alright, so here's what we're doing right now. Is there like a shape tool? No, I don't think there is. Damn, that would have been nice. Here's what I'm gonna do. So right here is where I'm saying you guys are popping out of, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So you guys are appearing in this little box right here. You guys can place yourselves down. So this is going to be a bit of a different situation. What you see before you are platforms, little square platforms that are moving back and forth. And there are a multitude of them.
God damn it, more parkour.
But what you will notice is that beneath, let me switch my color here, is a,
Turbo doesn't like these elevators.
is a pool of water below. It is not very deep, but it is deep enough to catch most who fall. And on the other side is yet another main little platform similar to one you guys are standing on.
How deep
With-
is water? Burbo can't swim.
I'd imagine you're much taller than the water, buddy.
Burbos sink like rock roast.
how far is the water from like the tops of platforms?
It's about 10 feet of a fall.
So just enough for you to be like, ah!
Yeah. But, oh. It's not a very big fall, but it is a noticeable, like, it would suck, basically. You probably wouldn't take any damage, but, like, the situation would still be what it was. Alright. With that in mind, what do you all do?
Well, I know what I want to do.
Alright. Here is what
I'm
we're
a-
gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to click this. I'm going to click this. And I'm going to click this. And then I'm going to click this. I have randomized your turn orders.
That's actually smart.
So, with that in mind, you don't have to roll initiative. I'm just randomizing you guys. Okay, fine. Roll initiative. All right.
Who gets
With
to
that,
try this
Aki,
first?
I like how it just swapped the two of you. With that, Aki, you go first. What do you do, my friend?
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna try and run it, I guess. I'm just gonna try and hop.
Roll me in acrobatics. That is enough to get you to the first platform.
Up.
Alright. Burbo, your turn. You see this platform moving back and forth.
Is Burbo like the size of the platform? Shouldn't we wait for Aki to get to the
Yes.
next step?
But he doesn't know that.
Also, Burbo is very competitive. So, he's like, fish won't beat me to the other side, no way!
And exactly as you would expect. Velk,
Oh god!
So, Aki, this is what I imagine. You make the jump and you're like, yes, I did it. You turn around, guys, like, oh god! He turns around, by the spirits! As Burbo slams over to the platform. I need you to make a dexterity save, Aki. You just barely managed to keep your ground on this platform, but there is no room for you to move from here.
Oh God, Burbo, stand still.
I want to stand still! I'm gonna get to the next one!
Alright, with that, Velk, it's your turn.
What, you want me to carry you?
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna lay down on the ground on my side hold my head up with my hand and just watch.
You're just gonna watch this happen. With that, we'll move on to Aki.
So, can I try to make this jump?
Yeah. It's gonna be
Do
a
I
lot
have
more
enough
difficult
space to,
now
like-
because of
Yeah,
Burbo.
You don't
It will be a
have to-
disadvantage, but you can make the acrobatics check.
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm going to try my hardest.
I believe in you, bud.
Ooh!
And you are used to high-speed movement. You are part fish, after all. And quickly, you just, from a standing position, you crouch and jump across and easily land on the next platform over.
Oh
Wow,
God. Okay,
that fucking
Burbo,
roll.
please give me a second. Please.
Burbo, what do you do?
He's not gonna give you a second.
You just want to be over there.
Oh no! Constitution. Roll me. No,
Constitution.
that's Constitution. You can't roll Constitution.
Thank God. Thank
Yeah.
God I rolled the wrong one.
You need to roll, I believe, acrobatics. Or
Oh
athletics.
my god.
Oh, why do you beat him?
Roll a dex save. You just hold on.
Burbo! Stop!
Please, stop. Velk, it's your turn. What has
I
been your
chuckled.
reaction to this?
I chuckle to myself slightly. I take a moment, do a big stretch as I stand back up, and I use my quarterstaff to jump to the next
I
platform.
really hope you fall, because that would be so funny if I roll this. You just roll acrobatics. Or athletics, I guess.
Oof.
I
all
use my
this-
quarterstaff, and it should help me.
All of the use and of waiting patiently, feeling this cocky sense of urge form ahead of you, and you're like, I could do this so easily. I'm just gonna wait for them to get to a point where I can do it. And now is the time. So you quickly stand up, you put your quarterstaff down, and you do a pole jump. But unfortunately, what you don't expect is that the ground is still a little wet on the top of that little area you're in. So it slips with the staff, and you fall down into the water area below and land with a splash. There is a ladder next to you, but that's
All
your
right.
that's your turn basically.
I climb back up the ladder and, and take a moment to dry
Aki,
off.
buddy boy, what are you gonna do?
You know, it's worked so far. I guess I'll just try and press on.
All right, acrobatic or athletics? Because we're just gonna do that now. Oh, easily.
Oh.
Oh my
Whoosh,
God.
you jump over. Also, I just want to state, this is an easy walk off if you wish to just move before, but that's up to you.
Yeah, I'm running. I'm like, I do the jump and I'm staying in that motion. I'm like keeping it.
Gotta get
No,
the
he got a
fuck
nat
out of
20.
here.
Let's make him do a freaking acrobatic, front flip over onto the platform with an elegant landing and arms in the air.
He does a barrel roll, lands on the ground, and just starts booking it the moment he gets across. Burbo, it's your turn.
Seeing that Aki already made it over there, Burbo's gonna calm down. He's like, "Ah, dang it! I'll get you next time." And then he's just gonna focus
So-
on making sure he makes the next jump.
That's so scary. Okay, roll.
It's not a
roll.
competition.
You make it across. You leap and bound over and slam onto the platform as it manages to move. And you walk through the open platform. And once you are over there, we move on to Velk.
Where's Bokoblin?
I haven't had a chance to turn around.
They just turn around and see me soaking wet.
Yeah, he is very clearly drenched. His hair drooping over his eyes as he's looking over at you two.
I don't want to hear it. Okay, I check for wet spots this time
All right.
as I try and.
Ooh.
Oh,
You check for
man.
wet spots. And that's fine and dandy, but you forget that the platform is moving. So you just miss it.
I get so focused on checking for wet spots.
I'll just jump now since there's no wet spots, and where's the platform?
He's like, now I have to swim even further.
And you climb back up. Aki, you witness this. What do you do as a reaction?
I'm just gonna like shake my head and be like, not all of us have the gift.
Fuck
Okay.
you!
Burbo,
Bokoblin need help.
you witness him fall down. What do you do?
Does Bokoblin need help?
Actually, can I look around the platform? Is there like like anything on this side?
There's like on the platform you're at.
Yeah. Is there
Uh,
something on this?
When you look around, you notice another similar pedestal in the center. with a button.
Burbo, I know what happened last time when I rushed off in front of you. Would you like to press the button?
Button?
Very clearly, you
Over
see
there.
a giant button in the middle of this pedestal.
Ooh. Burbo presses the button.
All right. As you do, two things happen. In the helping hand of our current non-Bokoblin friend in the back, you witness as the water levels rise to the level of the platforms. But on the other side, the people who are across will actually notice a door is opened over here, as the wall itself seemingly lifts up and moves to another space. And what you see on that side of things is a tunnel that seemingly just goes somewhere. You can't tell
Alright,
from
now let's give Velk a moment to cross, and then we can go explore the tunnel.
I guess I'll wait.
I try and make the jump again.
here. You're still going for the jump.
I don't want to just
Hey,
swim
I respect
across.
I respect it.
Funny. Yeah, I respect it. All right.
Yes.
Easily,
Yes.
you make it.
Huge.
To make things a little quicker, unless you want to do all three, I will allow the 21 to carry over.
I want to make all three.
You're not gonna.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy how bad it got.
He runs, splashes, swims up on top of the next platform, runs, splashes, swims up on top of the next platform, and then walks over to where you guys are at. Yeah, there he goes, just the fucking slow.
It's okay, Velk. Some of us have some strong suits, and others have weak points. It's
Yeah,
fine.
whatever. Shut up. I just splashed water off my cloak.
He's just like
Wringing it out.
squelching as he walks. And you eventually make it to the next area as you all walk through this tunneled system. Give me a second. I gotta click a thing. There we go. All right. As you all make your way through this little tunnel and this little tube. Boink, boink. There's your little tube. You happy? You got a tube.
Feel pretty good about it.
YouTube.
Tube.
That's what I'm streaming on.
All right. So when you reach this tubed platform, you are met with this rather large square that is seemingly similar to the other platform floating above a pool of water. Let me grab some blue real fast and just squiggle. This is a reference for water. Everyone stop at the entrance of the hallway, by the way, so I can describe things whenever it is needed to do so. Because at the other end of
I'm
the
gonna stand
hall, you can
behind
clearly
Burbo.
see another doorway that is open. Okay, so what you all manage your way across. I think technically it would be Aki's turn in this situation. But I will allow you all to crowd the doorway at this point. With that, Aki, you see ahead of you this platform seemingly just kind of floating above this water. What do you do?
Okay, it just. How high is it above the water?
Similar to before, it seems to be around 10-ish feet, maybe 15 this time. A little higher than the last one. But the water is also a little deeper to allow, if someone was to fall in, a bit more of a splash to fall. You will also notice a similar ladder attaching to this little like doorway you guys are at. So if someone falls in, they can climb back up.
Okay. So, is the platform like above us right now?
No, it is directly ahead of you, disconnected from
Oh, okay.
the floor and the walls, but it is floating there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just hop on.
All right. Roll me a dex save.
Dex save. Interesting.
Okay, so here's what happens. I'm gonna take control of your little Oh, I have moved the door. Let me grab you here. I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna take control of you. Oh, I could shrink you. That's weird. Let me. Thank you,
I'll
please.
move it to the top.
Okay. So here's what happens, right? You jump and you land on the platform, and then you slip, not noticing that it is very slick, and you begin to slide. Poof, poof.
Whoa.
Until you fall. Until you fall into the. Move your character icon over into the water. Actually, I think he's already in the water. Till you fall into the water. You
Oh, God.
immediately just slipping across.
He's slippery, watch out! And then they just hear a
Look
little
who's
slide.
slipping now.
With that, it is Burbo's turn.
Slippery? That's what happens when it rains on rock, right?
Yeah, just like that, bud.
Okay. He's gonna try to jump onto the platform.
No. Dexterity save. Oh, God. This is like a fucking missile being rolled over as he slams into this corner and falls down. This water, by the way, is about like 7 feet deep. So your head is just poking over this. Or I mean, I guess like your upper torso is floating above this water. Velk, you have now witnessed this happen. What do you
Now
do?
that I've seen them both jump and slip, I'm gonna try and like preemptively set myself up for sliding to where I will slide over towards the door and jump across.
All right. You will not roll me a dexterity save. You will roll me an acrobatics check. At
All right.
advantage.
Aha! Acrobatics at advantage. Yes.
Easily.
Huge.
Like a graceful penguin. You slip across and land on the other side of the platform.
Sweet.
Aki, you look up
Yes.
and you see well, actually, I want you to describe to me, Velk, how you do this. Like, what does this look like?
So I just jump on and essentially like slide across, like, you know, kind of like skating almost,
Yeah.
and then just jump off the platform back onto here using that sliding momentum.
Yep. And Velk, you look up just in time to see him gracefully leap across and land on the other side. What do you do?
Sweet. I am going to approach the platform and
Alright.
then cast Shape Water to go 5 feet up. And then I'm going to just, like, swim as fast as I possibly can to, like, swim up the torrent that I created.
Oh, clever.
Try and grab the
Very
ledge.
clever. Similar to, very similar to what I said with Velk. Roman acrobatics with advantage. That is very clever. It
11.
is just enough.
Yay!
You barely make it. You almost like slam into the wall, but you just like dodge the edge of the door frame. Burbo, my big boy. What do you do?
This water tastes really weird.
Hold on, I just thought about something. How tall did I say the drop is?
Said 10 feet,
There's 10 feet, 7
Wait.
feet deep in the water.
so 17 feet in total.
Okay.
Could I just jump up there?
Okay.
I don't know,
If-
can you jump an additional
So
6
hold on,
feet?
hold on. I want to think about this correctly, right? So if he himself, from toe to head, is 11 feet tall, and then he raises his arms up, which is about, like, if you stretch yourself out, you're about to your thighs, right? So that's like, what would that be, like, 4 feet of extra length onto him?
So 15 feet.
I think with a jump, he could probably grab the ledge.
Just like stumble his way up.
Yeah, that's a little scary. I will say you can do me an acrobatics. I don't think I'll have this one be an advantage because I don't think there's enough to truly make this something just easily done. It is still slippery. You're wet. I'll just have you just do a normal. So roll me a normal acrobatics. All right, it is enough. Your giant meaty freaking fingers clench onto the wall as you pull yourself up and over the ledge.
I just imagine I'm doing little kickies too on the way.
And with that, you all make it into the next area, which thankfully you notice is a similar room to the one time you all were in that other dungeon that had the caged area with the chest in the middle.
All right.
Sweet.
All right, so what? So who will be the one to open the chest, or to touch the cage and open the chest? Well, I guess whose turn would it be? I guess it would be Velk. All right,
Okay.
Velk, you walk up and, similar to before, touch the cage and the chest is revealed. When you open the chest, I'm gonna do something a little different because I think the last time I had done a chest, I'd actually given an option of rupees and some loot and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I have a D4. I'm gonna set it up like this. So 1 will be just rupees. 2 will be just like loot. 3 will be rupees and loot. And 4 will be a very rare item.
Oh,
Well,
you
similar
get 4.
rare item.
Weapon. Cool
Right.
weapon.
All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Yes.
You get a 3. So rupees
Oh.
and an item. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open up the thingamabob, the thingamajigger. Where is it? Okay, here we go. So for the rupees, Burbo, I want you to be our rupee guy this time. Actually, wait, no. I think I did last time everyone rolled for rupees, so we're gonna do the same. This will be a little bit less than the last one. I want everyone to roll me a d12. All right. Ooh.
Sweet.
Damn!
Okay.
Aki. Alright, so every one of those gets added to your personal collections as money. And now I will go to the... Where the fuck did it go? There it is. Elixirs and tonics. Okay, I'm going to... Let's see here.
Oh, I hate another big box. Am I gonna turn into blue again?
Let me see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Most
5,
likely.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10...
I don't want to be blue. Make it orange this time.
It's only for a second.
I don't care.
All right, I want someone to roll me a d16. Actually, yeah. Roll me if you can 3 d16s.
3 D16. Wait. Dang.
So 12.
Adjustment.
There's my roll.
Okay. So I will paste this in the D&D chat for the 12. We have a 13, which is directly after that. So this is what you get, and then a 10. This is kind of funny that Burbo got this. There are the things you have obtained. You have obtained
Burbo
a
got
basic...
the fireproof shit.
Yeah, it's so funny. So, similar to before, you all retrieve bags that float towards you, each containing rupees and an item. So, the first person to roll the d6 was Velk. Velk, you receive what's called a basic tonic. This is a healing potion. It is 2d4 plus 2. The ingredients you see are just how you would craft one, but you actually just get the basic tonic. So write that down in your thing, and also probably write the bonuses if you feel you need to. I believe Aki was the one who rolled the next one, so you get the good tonic, which is a 4d4 plus 4. And yes, as stated, Burbo, you get the fireproof potion.
Is he like naturally fireproof?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
hold on real quick. Do I get those ingredients, or is that just...
You just get the potion.
Okay.
Yes, you'll have a basic tonic, Aki will have a good tonic, and Burbo has the fireproof tonic. Or potion, whatever you want to label it as. But that is what happens, and similar to before, glowy glowiness of blue as you all get warped out of this area and back into the open world we all know. Oh, what have I done? Alright, there we go. I accidentally
Yay.
moved too many things. Alright, as we plop you all back over here. Boom.
Wow. Remember how we made a little bit of distance on our journey?
Boink. There we go. Look at you. Look at you three stooges. Alright, you manage your way out of the shrine's main entrance with loot in tow. And not farther much up ahead is the remaining of your journey until you know you need to make a camp. I know that we are coming close to the end of today's session, I feel like. So what I will do is I'll have you guys this moment right now to roleplay your exiting of the cave. And then we'll see what goes after there, because I did now realize you guys have to get down.
Oh, right.
So, you all exit the shrine. What do you all do?
Burbo climb.
Burbo, maybe hold on a second.
Yeah.
Last attempt didn't turn out too well for you.
That's because I was out of practice.
You're in practice now?
No. That's why I got to practice.
You have to.
With his height, he might just be fine.
Exactly, because I'm gonna be good at climbing. Just you watch.
Or,
He's gonna just go immediately down to climb.
Oh my god.
Before he goes down, I would I want to do a cure wounds on him.
Oh, okay.
Let me see, what is it? 1d8 plus 2.
Plus your spellcasting ability modifier. That's funny. Let's see how much you heal from that. Ooh, nice.
Pretty good.
You 8 points.
Actually, pretty good. Damn.
That's actually pretty good.
That
All
almost
right.
got me back to full health.
What does that look like when you cast this on him, since it's been so long?
It just looks like a glowing light, and it kind of it almost makes the figure lose focus because of the flash of light. Except whenever the flash is done, you can see he's less scraped up and less banged up than before.
Gotcha. All right. And with that, Burbo, you attempt to climb down. Is anyone going to do anything else, or are they just going to watch Burbo go down?
I'm just gonna watch.
Okay.
I'm figuring out my plan. I'll let him go.
All right, Burbo, acrobatics again for the 30th time.
Oh god.
Oh man.
So well, but of course,
see,
whenever it frickin' matters and there's
Burbo,
consequences to your actions.
He's not the brightest man. He also isn't the most to pay attention to the fact that he is in fact still wet. So he grabs onto the wall and starts to go down little by little. And about 5 feet from where he was originally, you hear as his feet fall out from beneath him as he plummets down. I have to get some dice.
God.
So,
You think we'll just get another companion now? What was you said? Melee companion?
Going to roll a d12 and we're going to see how much damage he takes.
Close quarters combatant.
You know what? I'm going to roll 2d12s because why not? You take 9 damage as you fall and slam like a meteor down onto the ground. 30 fucking feet. There we
I'm
go.
surprised that was only 9 damage.
Yeah, I rolled twice.
Dang.
I was expecting more than that. But no, it rolled a 6 and a 3. You got lucky.
Gonna have to shake that one off.
He landed just right.
Yeah, he landed on his spiky back, so it didn't hurt that much. With that, Aki and Velk, you two are still up on the cliffside. What do y'all do?
I have a rope.
I'm
That
gonna
does sound
remove
quite good.
that.
Yeah. Let's just do that.
I'll catch you.
If you would like, I can try to extract some of the water off of you.
Actually, yeah, that'd be a good idea. Dry us off.
Yeah. Can I use shape water just to try and pull Try and wick the moisture. Okay.
It
cool.
is easy. Controlling water is within your nature. So this is nothing.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna go and like kind of almost like just scan my hands over you, just like, and you'll just feel the water kind of go away and the moisture.
And as he does this, all the blood within your body begins to pour out from every pore, and you just die.
It is mine.
Yeah.
My plan came to fruition.
You know
Your
what I just
victim is
thought
in
about?
water.
Oh, you know what I just thought about?
What?
So in Avatar,
Oh.
bloodbending's a thing.
Not in Zelda. Not in Zelda.
No. This isn't thing. This is just something involving that world that I just thought of. Couldn't they like boil their blood inside their bodies?
I mean, they could also freeze the blood, and as you know, when water is frozen, it expands, which I think is infinitely much more terrifying.
Yeah, you know,
Isn't
you
it
know
like a
how-
thing that, like,
Sorry.
I thought it was a thing where bloodbending was kind of like rough, except for like full moon, right? Like bloodbending works, but it's only like during like full moons that they can fully control other people's bloods.
Yeah.
I might be wrong on that. I can't totally remember.
Yeah, it was like full moon when they
To an
first learned it.
extent.
That's when it's the most powerful.
In-
It's like the
yeah.
same thing with the
Yeah.
solar eclipse removing firebending, or like the comet making it stronger.
Yeah. Also, in Legend of Korra, there are a family of bloodbenders who are actually normally adept with it. It is
Also
not
in
too
Korra,
difficult.
You know how everything has its own like thing? Firebending has lightning,
Yes.
waterbending has
We
ice
have
and stuff.
magma for water firebenders.
We learn
later
in
on.
Korra that the
Earthbenders.
opposite of that one, it never flat out says it, but for airbending, it's void bending. They remove
What?
the air around someone.
Yep.
They
Oh,
have
that's cool.
suffocated somebody doing that.
Yeah, it was horrifying.
I never watched Korra. I watched like Avatar, but
Yeah.
never got
Personally, I don't think you're missing too much. It feels like later seasons of Korra they start to botch the what I want to consider like the canon lore. It just
I
starts to
did
fall
see
apart.
where they did. I saw where they did like a lava fight scene. That
That
looked
was
kinda
cool. I like a lot of what they do with some of the bending. I just think the story starts to fall apart later seasons.
Okay.
But
Let's
besides
get back
that,
on track.
yeah, let's get back
All
on
right.
track. You
I didn't
remove the
expect
water
that to go
from
as far.
yourself and your friend, if you so desire. What are you doing now with this water you've collected? Or are you just doing
I'm
a
just gonna,
dry
like,
off?
Hold it over, like forming this ball out of all the moisture, and like holding it over the edge and letting it fall down below.
Burbo, as you're
climbing gear.
dusting yourself off, you suddenly feel a splash of water drop all over you. It's raining.
Dry. Ah.
Okay. Yeah. So Felk and Aki, how do you guys get down?
Rope.
All right.
Rope, baby.
What was it, like 50 foot? I think.
It's a hempen rope.
Okay.
Hempen rope.
Yes. What do you tie the rope to?
Is there a rock nearby?
There's some rocks. Yes.
All right, I do that.
All right. I need you to roll me an intelligence check to make sure you're smart enough to know which rock to do, so you don't just tumble it on a much smaller rock. Well, okay, no, hold on. Roll that again. That's an intelligence save. I need you to do an intelligence, just in general.
Oh, intelligence.
Hey.
A little better.
There's a nat one in there.
What happens in this situation is you find a rock that looks sturdy enough to hold one of you.
Yeah.
What is?
I didn't know we could put images in here.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that. I'll be honest. I still don't know.
Yeah.
I think Ethan does and Cameron do. But with that, you know that, as said before, only one of you can go using this rope at a time, because any more in the rock might tumble with you. What do you do?
I climb down first because fuck you, Eki.
Do you tell him
That's fair.
about the rock?
No, I just assume
Oh,
that
no!
he figures it out.
Will Aki figure out that it's like not gonna be able to
Aki,
take us?
you see him start climbing down with the rope. And when he's about 10 feet down from where you're standing, what do you do?
Can I do like an intelligence roll to see if I would detect this? I don't know if like.
Yeah, I will allow you to do an intelligence save in this situation.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So.
He's tied it really well. It should be fine.
Yes, I agree. I think looking at it, I'll also scuttle down. He's done a pretty good job with it.
So here's what happens.
Just feel a slight tug and look up.
Around
Wait, no.
the point where you get about 7 feet down the rope, and at this point, he's 17 feet down the rope, from a 30-foot drop in total, suddenly the rope doesn't feel so tight anymore. As you look up to see the rock and the rope both tumbling down the hillside. So here's what's going to happen.
Velk!
I'm going...
I'm sorry!
Dumbass!
Okay. So, what's Burbo doing? Burbo, what did you do?
Trying to put an image in, I think.
I think you did. Did it not work?
No,
Wasn't looking.
I messed up. My
It's
bad.
fine. Okay, so here's what happens, right? So I'm going to roll a d10 for our Velk friend here, or Bokoblin, not Bokoblin. You take 2 damage. However, I'm going to roll 10 again as someone lands on top of you. You now take 6 damage from that. Oh, wait. No,
And then there's a rock.
sorry. 9 damage. It was upside down. So 2 plus 9, I think, is what I said, right?
Yes, that's 11.
11.
So now we're going to look at Aki, right? So he's falling from a much higher height. I'm rolling a d12. Oof. 3 damage. That's not bad. That's because he
That's not
probably
bad.
lands on top of Velk in this situation. What a nice cushioned landing as I roll again for the rock. As he rolls a natural 12.
Ooh.
So 3 plus 12 is the damage you take. And now for Aki, or Velk, as I roll your extra d10 of damage as the rock cushions you as well.
Oh my god.
Velk, you're knocked unconscious.
Oh, no!
Oh god.
God, can I describe how I picture this
Yes,
happening?
please. This is so fucking funny.
So, I fall to the ground and I just like scratch my head, just like, ow, that kind of hurt. And I like hold up the rope and see that it's falling, and I look up and get splatted by Aki, and it's just like, ow. And then soon after, just get splat again by the freaking boulder, and I'm just knocked cold underneath them with my tongue out.
You were looking up, looking for why suddenly a blob of water hit you in the head. When you notice all of this happen, as you look down and look at this now pancaked group of people.
I'm gonna be like pushing like the boulder. I'll be like, Burbo, help me!
Burbo's gonna come over and pick up the boulder.
Oh god. Oh.
I just
my
want to state how funny this is, because Burbo, who just did I'm gonna climb down thing, and took very little damage, and then we got you two be like, we're smarter than Burbo, we'll be fine.
No, freaking Aki over here.
No, I mean, you
Velk,
didn't
how are
tell
you
him.
doing? Oh god! And I'm gonna like see him like.
Yeah, very clearly
out.
knocked unconscious, sleeping like a baby.
Burbo's just sitting there, just like, well, you know, thanks for the boulder, but I'm not really hungry anymore.
I'm gonna like turn around. I guess I'm gonna. Oh, dude, maybe I should do that one.
What are you gonna do?
Nah. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a cure
Cure
wounds.
wounds.
I just like hurriedly. I'm just gonna be like, oh god, he's dead. He's so dead. Like, gathering like all my energy, just pouring it on.
Okay, so 1d8 plus, I believe 2 is what you said before.
What? The goblin's dead?
He's so dead.
There we go. Oh,
10 damage, nice.
aren't you feeling healthy?
Velk, you gasp with air. Most of it had been originally pressed out of you.
Aki, you fucking idiot.
It is your rock that did this to you.
It's your body that did it to the rock.
Well, that may be the case, but it couldn't be helped. How was I to know?
No, do you?
I think you're, maybe a little.
I shakily get myself off the ground.
I like how the tangent did nothing to you guys, but the falling it did all of it. Okay.
A spell in the end.
In this moment, you all gather yourselves and pat yourselves off and realize that the sun is slowly starting to set as you have spent an hour in that dungeon. And it is 3 hours from 9. You know that with the amount of time you've wasted in the dungeon, you could probably only reach to about here before you have to set up camp.
So, are we thinking about resting soon then?
Yes.
And with that, we will move our token forward, and we will set up camp for next time. I would like to thank you all for joining us on the first episode that introduces Burbo. We love Burbo. We stand for Burbo.
We all love Burbo.
Because with Burbo's added shenanigans, none of this would have ever happened. So let's be happy, peachy keen. This was a thing we did today. But with that being said, I would like to thank the players for joining us on this episode. We are back with the Zelda stuff. Woo. I would like to thank everyone who decided to join in for the stream. And that's about it. We are going to be heading off for the time being. If anyone wants to say anything now, you can. But other than that, we'll be leaving. So anyone want to hold? I'm gonna hold the microphone. Anyone want to speak about anything?
We'll see you later.
All right. I'll take that as a no. Goodbye, everybody.